Greetings, friends. Welcome back here on the Nerd Alchemist on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We are your hosts from the Film Alchemist podcast, Josh Griffey.
Alex Dandino.
I wasn't going to say your name for you. I'm tired of carrying the weights of two hosts. Time for you to pull yourself up from now on. All right,
Hoist
guys.
myself.
Yeah, hoist yourself up. Stop foisting yourself upon me and start hoisting yourself. All right, now that we've totally got your wordplay bone tickled, we're here tonight to watch a trailer. Tonight, this one's very special to us. Everyone who listens to us and follows our stuff, thank you very much. Click subscribe down below, by the way. In the description, you can find audio links to the podcast we do. Also, go there, subscribe, rate, and review, please. It helps us out a ton. Find us on social media. Email the show, filmalchemistpod@gmail.com, with stuff you'd like to see us cover, tackle. We have IMDb battles coming up, 5 key elements, things we love about various movies. So anything like that, get in early, get in often. Thank you. But tonight we're here. You guys know, Alex and I think, are both of that generation that were inspired by the wave of kind of the early 90s rise of independent cinema, right? And my guy in that era was Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith is the sole reason that I feel like I'm doing everything I'm doing, right? I always say, I remember the moment I saw Jurassic Park and my DNA changed, right? No pun intended. I was like, I have to be a part of movies. Whatever, I didn't know what jobs were. I didn't know what anyone did. I was like, I want to do that. Whatever Jurassic Park is, right. I want to do that. And I also remember being a teenage boy and getting a VHS, like, bootleg copy of Mallrats. And that was my, oh my God, I can do that. So Kevin Smith to me has always been, right, you know, like a hero, an icon, all that. I love him as a guy. He has a trailer out now for a new anthology horror film called Killroy Was Here.
He's been working on this one for a while, too. I think this one, I remember hearing this announced before Yoga Hosers went into production. Yeah. But he made this with student filmmakers, I think out of Full Sail.
Yeah.
Which is in Florida. I mean, I think that's awesome. Like, this is like the thing. I mean, I feel like if you grew up, I feel like mainly if you grew up in the Midwest, particularly, because like we're all susceptible to this, is when you see a movie like, and not saying Kevin Smith isn't a proficient filmmaker, but when you see a movie like Clerks or Mallrats or Chasing Amy was like the big one for me, where I was like, oh, I can figure it out.
That and Dogma are still like 2 of my all-time favorite movies.
Yeah, they're all-timers for me. I mean, like, but
good.
Kevin Smith and the way Kevin Smith made movies and the way he writes movies is like, he's like the patron saint of, you know, nerdy movie nerds in the Midwest everywhere. Like, we all watched his movies and we all were like, oh my God, like, I so can relate to this and I so want to be a part of this. Like, that's the thing that makes him so awesome. So it's nice that he's still putting stuff out, you know? He's been the podcast patron saint as well, so...
Yeah, what I love, Kevin Smith to me is the patron saint of just getting stuff done. Like, if you have an idea, just seeing it through, putting it out in the universe. I'm actually an enormous fan of this new late-stage horror Kevin Smith. I think Red State's phenomenal. I fucking love Tusk. Yoga Hosers is wildly fun. Like, I get it, man. I'm really stoked to see him just putting out this stuff, right? I mean, he could have just kept making, you know, he was kind of the first guy doing mumblecore almost in a way, right? Like just talking through, you know, funny stuff that our buddies talked about. I like this new late-stage horror Kevin Smith. I think he's really fucking good at it. So I'm very excited to watch the trailer for Killroy Was Here. We're watching on YouTube. Killroy Was Here, official trailer from July 26, 2020. This is on Kevin Smith's official YouTube channel. So that's the video to pull up if you want to watch along with us. Alex, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Smodcast pictures.
I love that.
Here we go.
I love the Smodcast pictures thing, man.
Blind the eyes that cannot see. Make deaf the ears that cannot hear. Close the mouth that cannot
I see they're already practicing social distancing.
Dope trope. Little kids fucking horror art.
Perfect.
Oh, Harley. There you go.
Perfect.
Murderous Galifianakis looking motherfucker.
What is happening?
Oh my God.
Nothing will stop Killroy if he wants to get you. You almost gave me a heart attack. I'm a middle-aged man who eats like shit and huffs floor cleaner all day.
This is Alicio and Ernesto.
Oh, Ralph.
Ralph.
I love all the
God,
cameos,
see, I
man.
love it.
The online donations have put us over the top.
It's going to take a lot more money for that heart transplant.
Kid killing boogeyman, that is just some superstitious bullshit.
I thought this was more of an anthology.
Yeah, I think so.
Pet Cemetery.
Dead kid.
Oh no.
Yes! You see that? The gator chaser did it again!
Yes.
The gator strikes back. Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Not all.
Coming to Killroy.
Oh, shit, drunk kids. Yes.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Get the mob.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, come on, man. How can you not be stoked for that, shit?
That looks wildly fun. That is exciting
Absolutely.
as fuck to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we saw some of the segments forming, right? We got Gator Chaser, Chris Jericho.
Perfect.
Ralph Garment as a partying priest who seems like he was coming in hot there at the end, right?
Yeah, it looks like he was one of the priests that was not caught by the spotlight team.
Yeah, his flaming sword was ready to destroy some innocents. We saw that. There's something with the church fundraiser and some kind of school, right? Muse is a janitor at a middle school. And then we saw the botanical horror element with the old lady with the shears.
Yep.
Guaranteed she'll be chopping some things off with those. This is the thing. I prefer trailers that just show me the kind of fun I'm going to have.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is just going to be a really down and dirty, a lot of gore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
Stephen King talked about this in his book Dance Macabre, right? They're like the two horror movies, right? There's the horror movie that's afraid to show you the bug behind the door, I think. It's an old screenwriter who said that, right? And he's like, the scariest thing is the door and the stairs leading to the door. And once you open the door, it can never be as scary, right? So say, oh, it's only a 10-foot bug instead of a 1,000-foot bug. I can deal with that, right? This looks like one of those. It's like, we're just going to run up to the door, open it, and there's going to be bloody bugs everywhere. It'll be a good time.
I mean, again, like, I know it's like sort of an anthology series, which is great. Like, I like that kind of stuff because then you can. That's why I like VHS, like stuff of the same ilk. Like, I like skipping around, particularly when it's this kind of thing. But I mean, all of them look like fucking fun, man.
Yeah,
like that's the kind of thing I like from late stage Kevin Smith. Is this like fun version of horror he's kind of created on his own in his own right? You know, like Tusk was so bananas. And I remember, I mean, we've talked about it. Like, I had a visceral reaction to that movie, man.
Yeah.
And this looks like it'll be just as entertaining, if not more so.
Yeah, and what I like, too, is I think the horror anthology is one of those great kind of untapped things. There are so many of them, right, if you think about it. But also it feels like one of those movies, like, why don't we have one of those every 2 to 3 months? It's perfect because you can get in, you can sample, right? So, like, if something like Hostel comes out, you're like, I don't care to see that. I'm not into torture porn, right? But if you're like, Hostel was tucked in between three other, we got a ghost story, we got Alien Invasion. I think the horror anthology just becomes wildly fun. It's collaborative. We see all the cameos. I don't know, man. This trailer to me is an A+. You're like, that's everything I want to see. What?
Yeah.
This isn't going to be some, atmospheric slow burn. This looks like we're going to get in.
We're not doing a 4-hour Ari Aster meditation.
Right. This isn't Midsommar, right? Where it's like, let's just hold out. It's going to get there, right? I love that movie too, so don't at me. But what I think this one's saying is, hey, we're going to come in with actors that he has good rapport with. We're going to like it. We're going to love it. There's going to be some fucking jokes, and then we're going to get to these bloody bombastic endings. How is that not? How could that not sell you?
Yeah, man, I'm in. Like, you don't have to say. I mean, there's no selling it. I mean, I'm in. That's awesome.
We're fucking in. All right. This is the movie is called Killroy Was Here from Kevin Smith, man. So be on the lookout for that. Please hit subscribe down below. Please go into the description. Find the audio link for our podcast where you can also rate, review, leave us a subscription. Find us on all the social media we're everywhere. You can get a hold of us very easily. You can email the show, filmalchemistpod@gmail.com. Alex, before we get out of here all the way, what was your favorite image in the trailer?
Ooh, this is weird. It's the priest getting his head sliced in half. Something about that feels deeply satisfying.
Yeah, I think for me, the one I'm excited for is when Gator Chaser's on his live stream. He's like, I don't give a fuck, woo! And we cut away, and that's after the cutaway to an actual crawling gator. I was like, yeah, I want to see Chris Jericho wrestle a gator. Like, really pumped for that. That's it, guys. Killroy Was Here. We'll be watching it. We hope you're there to watch it as soon as available. Bye.